Hello, my dear learners. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So, my dear learners, here we will start up chapter number 2 of your book. Okay, I am hoping so. The first chapter is totally clear to you. Yes? Any doubt? I'm hoping so. It's absolutely clear to you. So, in the second chapter, we will see about what? About the PowerPoint. Yes, I know. In the class 5th, we discussed 2 chapters related to PowerPoint. Of course, see, computer chapters are totally related to one another. Okay, in the previous classes, we already know. But in this class, we will see some other qualities or some other features of PowerPoint presentations that might be new for you. Okay, like that, how we can create a very attractive and the best presentations. How we can do, how we add some features like videos, like animation, like clip art, okay, in your presentations to look your presentations more attractive, more beautiful. Okay, so in this class we will see some other features of PowerPoint presentation, like how we can able to add some videos and some clip art, some tables in your presentations. Okay, so these things we will discuss in this class. Okay, so do you want to learn all these things? Do you want to make your presentation the best one, the A1? Okay, if you want your presentation should be A1, then you have to be first see this chapter. Okay, so let's start chapter number 2, more on PowerPoint. This is a chapter. So first meet your friend Marvin. Say hi to Marvin. Okay, so friends, in the previous classes, we learned about many features and tools of PowerPoint with the help of which we can make our presentation look more attractive and presentable. With the help of these tools that is there in Microsoft PowerPoint, we can make our presentation more attractive and more beautiful. There are special effects that we can use in presentation to look it more professional, attractive, effective and entertaining. So if you add these features in your presentation, then your presentation look more professional, more attractive, more entertaining. Means 10 out of 10. Okay, so all these features have a great impact on the audience. If you add these features in your presentation, what are the features? We will learn. So if you add these features, then it will create a good effect on the audience. We can also add videos, audios, movies and animations to make the presentation eye-catching and retain the interest of the audience in the presentations. So your presentation will become eye-catching, and we can see people taking interest in your presentation. They want to see your presentations because your presentation is so good, so attractive, so empathetic. Okay, so let us read more about it. Let's see how we make this presentation. Let's see. Okay, after seeing this, you also can able to make this beautiful presentation. Okay, so first we will see animation effect in presentation. If I want to add some animations in our presentations, can we do? Of course we do. How? Here are the solutions, here are the steps given below. Okay, so animations are the effect through which we move objects like text, graphics, charts and logos on the slides. Of course, animations means they help us to move. So we move the text, we move the graphics, we move the logos with the help of animations. These are the different types of animations we can add to the objects. So that's why our objects can move like this. Okay, so animations also help us to control the sequence of the flow of information and help us to make a presentation look more impressive. So animations do what the things they make your presentation more attractive. Animation is important, especially when we want to emphasize on important topics and want to control the flow of information. Let us learn to apply animations effects to the objects in the presentation slide. Let's see how we can add these animations in our slides of your presentations. Steps are given below. Step 1, open the presentation and click on the object on which you want to add the effect. So, of course, there should be object on the slide. So that's why in that object you can add the animation. So that's why they can move. They can have that effect. Okay. click on the animations tab. Second is the click on the animations tab and click on the add animation button present in the advanced animation group. Okay, that is there. So click on that. That is add animation button. So we can see this thing. So a drop up, we can see animation in the animation section. See this thing. That is add animation button. This is the animation button. Okay, so a drop off menu will appear on your monitor with different categories of animation effects. So these comes up a drop up menu in which we can see lots of animations that is there in the PowerPoint presentation inbuilt. Okay. First is entrance. What's that? Entrance, emphasis, exist, motion path. What's that? What are all these things? Starting with entrance. Okay. So this effects help us to control the entry of the objects on the site during the show. So they help us at the we can say entry of the objects is done with the entrance effect. Okay. So the effect that can be added on the entrance are fade away, gradual, fly it, slide from the edge, bounce into the view, and so on. So in the entry time, we can do this thing. Some objects comes behind it, on the slide, on the flying. Okay, we can add these flyings or slide from on edges, bounce. These are the effects of the animations that we can do. Second is emphasis. Second is emphasis. So these effects help us to draw attentions of the viewers on the objects in the slide during a slideshow. So what they do, they do attentions of the viewers. So with this emphasis, attentions of the viewers will be catched on it. For example, glow, shrink, fill color, darken, etc. Using these effects can glow or shrink an object in size, change in colors, spines the objects on its center like this. So that's why we can see we can emphasize our object. If you want to emphasize any objects in your presentation, use this emphasis animations. Okay, so that's why it will catches all the focus on that object. So all the focus that comes in that object only. Okay, next is exist. What's that? This is exist. So these effects control how an object goes out of the slide. Exit means how the object goes out of the slide. So these effects control how an object goes out of the slide during the slideshow. Some of these effects are disappear, fade, fly out, and split. These are the effects. Okay. Next is motion path. Motion path means how the objects travel. If the object is moving, so they move in a path. So which path they are follow, it's depend upon motion path. So we can use these effects to move an object in different directions like up, down, right, left, or in a start or a circular path. So they can follow any path, right, left, up, down, circular path with the help of motion path. These effects let us the object move from one position to another position in a slide on the specified part during the slideshow. So they follow a path, which they are following a path is known as motion path. These are the things that is there. See, can you see? There are lots of things are there in PowerPoint. Okay, there is no end of it. Okay, now we will see adding animation effect in the presentations. So if I want to add these effects in my presentations, can I do? How I can do? Let's see. We can use more than one animation effect on the same object or apply the same animation effect to the multiple object as per the requirement. So you can add as per your requirement the animation effects on it. We need to follow the given steps to add animations to the presentations. So we can add these steps if you want to add the animations in this. Okay, see how we do. See one by one. First, click on animation tab. Which tab? See the upper side, you can see animation tab. Second, click on more button in the animation group to view the effect that you want to apply. See, the more option is there. From the more option, see more option, we can see the effects that is there. Okay. Third, choose the desired animation effect from the available list. Of course, there's a list of available options are there for you. You can choose according to your requirement. Once you choose the animation effect, a number of tag will appear on the object. Of course, a tag will be appear, a star mark will be appear on that object. That will symbolize that your animation is added in that object. Step 4. Click on drop down button and start box in the timing group if you want to specify when an animation should be played. If you want to specify when the animation is played, you can do it in on the start box. Okay, you will choose any one of the options. See, these are the options. So you choose when your animations will be switched on. First is click on. That means this option let us start the animation effect when the mouse is clicked. So when the mouse is clicked, then only this animations will start working. Second, with previous. So using this option, we can start the animation at the same time when the previous animation effect was used in the slide. Okay, we can use with the previous one. And third is after previous. So this option let us start animation effect immediately after the previous effect. These are the three things. Okay. Next, step 5. Next, set the duration of the animations in the duration box present in the timing group. So you can present the timing also, how much times this animation effect will be going on. So you put the timing also. Okay. Step 6, we can also change the order of the animation effect by clicking the reorder animation button. So by clicking reorder animation button, we can change it. Okay. 7, click on preview button to view the effects you will apply on the objects. With the help of preview, we can see. And last, click on OK. Then your animation is ready to go and your object is ready. Now, adding transition effects. I want to add transition effect. Animation is done. I can add animations on my object so that my object can move like up, down, right, left, low, shrink, like this things I can do with my objects. Now I want to add some transition effects. Can I do? Of course I do. But how? Let's see. So we have learned about transition effect in the previous classes. In the previous class, means class 5th, we already know the transition effect that we add between the two slides. Okay, when one slides come after another, we add the transition effects in between them. So transition are the motion effect that are applied to the slides as we move from one slide to another slide during a slideshow. So when the slideshow is going on, so between the slides, we can add the slideshow to look to make our presentations attractive, eye-catching. That is the only reasons why we add animations and transitions in it. We can control the speed, add sound, and even customize the look of the transition effect. So we can do all these things, customize it also. We can customize our transitions also. This is the power of electronic media. Okay, so these effects can be applied to a single slide or all the slides. So these effects can be added on the single slide or also all the slides. We can add these transition effects. We need to follow the given steps to add slides transition effects to our presentations. Okay, like see how we do these, how we add these things, how we add these we can say effects in my presentations. Okay, step 1, select the slide on which you want to apply the transition effect. So you have to choose the slide which you want the transition effect. Choose that slide. Second, click on the transition tab located on the menu bar. So in the menu bar, transition tab is there. Choose it. See menu bar. See animation. See transition tab is there. See, choose it. The transition effect will appear on the screen. So there's a list of transitions effects that appears. You can choose according to you which transitions you want between the slides. Click on more down arrow and view all the transition effects available. See, then select the transition effect to see a preview. So select the one transition. Okay. Step 6, we can also add sound to the transition by clicking on the sound option available in the timing group. So see, in the timing group, we can see the sound also. Between that, we can add some sound in the transitions. You can choose any sound effect from the available sound. The sound is there, you can choose any sound of it. Step 2, now set the duration of each transitions by clicking the durations. You can set the durations also. So with the duration button, you can set the timing group and set the timing of the transition. Okay, so timing also we can add, sound also we can add, and transition also we can add. Now, eighth, we can control the transitions of slide by clicking on the advanced slide option. On the advanced slide option, we can do this. We can click the options on mouse click or specify timing in after box. By doing so, we set the transition timing by specifying how long a slide stay in the view before the transitions to the next slide begin. So we set each and every timing of my slide. So if no timing is selected, the slides advance when you click on the mouse. Next, ninth, click on apply all to apply the same transition effect to all the slides. So if you select apply all, that means that transition will apply to the whole slides. This is how we are able to add transitions in it. I'm hoping so that much is totally clear. Clear? Now, inserting tables, how I can able to insert tables in my presentation. Let's see. So a table is a collection of row and column. So a collection of row and column known as tables. We know all the tables. This is the table, not 2 and the 2. It is this the table. Okay. So it is a grid-like structure that help us to represent data in an organized way. So we can organize our data in a, we can say, presentable and organized way. We need to follow the given steps to reset a table for presentation. We have to follow these steps. Step 1. Select the slide that you want to add a table. Okay, select the slides. Okay, how much row and how much column you want. So select the slide that you want to add a table. First, select the slide, then click on insert option, and the table option should be there. See, first select the slide, go on insert, go on table. So table is there. Next, click on the table drop down menu. However, the mouse over the table to select the number of rows and columns. You can select according to your wish how many rows and how many columns you want for the table. Okay, go on the insert, go on the table. Your table is ready. See, next, the other ways to mention the number of rows or columns that you want to insert. Okay, there's some other ways also there's to add number of rows and columns. So in case, select insert tab or enter a number. See, insert tab is there. See, you can add number of rows and number of column here, and that much table is made for you. So in this case, select insert table and enter number of rows and number of column list in the insert tab dialog box. So you can write automatically number of rows and number of column you want, and then your table is ready. Step 4. Our table will be drawn as per the required number of rows and column. As per the required numbers of rows and column, your table is ready to go. Step 5. Click on the cell to enter the data in the table. To enter the data, you have to click on the cell. Step 6. Your final table maybe look like the table described in the above picture. So this table is this one. Table is ready. Now, adding smart art to a slide. If I want to add smart art to my slide, how I can able to add? So an audience can easily understand a concept when it is explained with the help of graphics. Of course, everything is become easier when it shows in the form of pictures, in the form of video, in the form of graphics. Smart art help us to add graphics to our presentations. Smart art graphic is a visual representation of informations and ideas. So it is a visual representations of ideas. Okay, so the following table contains all the different types of smart art that can be added to your presentation. So these are the smart art that we can add in our presentation. Like first is list. Okay, so list means this smart art is used when we do not want to represent informations in a particular sequence. Okay, when we do not want anything in a particular sequence, we do this process to present informations to follow sequence. So this is process. Next is cycle. So to represent information in the form of continuous process. This is cycle. Next is hierarchy, to show relationship between things or people in a hierarchy. Next, relationship. This smart art blocks present connections. Matrix, it contains different information blocks that are related to the whole or a central concept. And pyramid, it shows proportional relationships, and picture, it represents information using pictures to communicate message. So these are the smart art we can add. List we can add, cycle we can add, hierarchy, pyramid, matrix, pictures, okay, to make our presentations more attractive. See, these are the some smart art. So let's see how we add. We need to follow the given steps to add smart art in our presentation. So if you want to add these smart art in your presentation, follow these steps. First, click on the insert tab. Second, so insert tab is there. Okay, click on smart art. So smart art button is also there in the insert button. See this thing, smart art is also there. Okay, so smart art option in the illustration group. So in the illustration group, see the smart art button. Then third is the chosen a smart art graphic dialog box will open on the screen. See, this is the box will appear. From this, we can able to add something in your presentation. Step 4, choose the type of smart art and layout you want. You have to select the smart art and layout of it. Okay. Step 5, click OK, and the smart art design will be appear on the slide. So that design will be appear in your slide. Step 6, click on the box in the smart art graphic and then type your text. So this is the thing. See, now your activity for you, make a pyramid shows balancing diet using a smart art in Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so you want to because balanced diet food is in a pyramidal form, so you do this thing in a pyramidal form. Okay, like in the lower section, which fruits come in the here and then here. Okay, like this. Now this is, it's clear. Now we add, how can we able to add smart art? Now we will see inserting action button. What is action button in PowerPoint? Any idea? Let's see. So action button are special kind of built-in shape that help us to create button on the slide. Okay, so they can create buttons on the slide with the help of action button. Using these buttons, we can link one side to another, play a sound, or perform similar actions with the help of action button. Okay, with the help of which button? Action button. With the help of action button. So when we click or however the button, the selected action will occur. Action button can do many of the same things as hyperlink. The action of a button can be triggered through a hyperlink, running a program, running a micro, or playing a sound. Okay. Now we will see, we need to follow given steps to insert action button in our presentations. So how we add these buttons in my presentations? Can I able to add? Bilkul, yes. How? Let's see. Step 1. Select the slide in which you want to insert action button. First, you have to select the slide. Second, click on insert. Click on shape tab. See, the insert shape tab is there. Insert. And the shape tab is there. The shape tab, then under action button at the bottom of the menu, click on the button shape that you want to add. See, in the shape, you can see in the bottom side action button is there. Click on that. Okay. Step 4. Now click a location on the slide and drag the mouse pointer to draw the shape of the button. Of course, you can drag the mouse to make a shape of that button. Okay. Now step 5. As we release the mouse after drawing the action button, the setting dialog box for the action button will be open. So this is a setting box of that action button appears. Now choose mouse click tab of the dialog box if you want the action to be occur when the action button is clicked. You can choose the setting according to you. Okay, choose mouse over the tab if you want the actions to be occur when the action button is simply pointed. So choose that thing. If you think when your mouse is on that box, then only that action will be happen. So choose it. Okay, then click OK. The action button will be created on your screen. Easy peasy teasy. Okay, this is how we create. Go on insert, go on shape, go on action button. Then your now click on the location of the slide and drag. See, location of your slide means, see, this is here I want to add this button. See, rectangular box. So drag it the position where you want that action button. Then a dialog box will appear. So Your setting should be like this. Okay, this is action button. Now we will see adding sound in a presentation, how we can able to add sounds in a my presentation. Okay, so PowerPoint also known as to insert audio files into presentations. We can able to add a sound in my presentations. The audio file that we insert can be played as a background music when any object or slide start appearing on the screen. So they play, my sound play a background music for my presentations. So we can add audio from the PC, from the clip art gallery, or even record audio. So we can able to record our audio and we can able to put it from the desktop also. So we need to follow the given steps to add audio in my presentation. So we need these steps. Step 1, click on insert tab. Click on insert tab. Second, now click on the audio drop down arrow and choose the medium. So audio, in the audio drop down options, choose the audio from where the audio you want. See, can you see the audio? You want your record should be there, your screen recording should be there, what you want. Okay, so step 3, to insert file from this PC, click on audio on my PC option. The insert audio dialog box will appear on the screen. Okay, so insert audio dialog box will appear on the screen. Locate the file from your PC and click on the insert option. The audio will be inserted in your slide. Of course, this is how, if the sound is there in your PC, click on the file where you want to insert it, and that file or that audio will be inserted in that slide. Okay, step 4. Once you selected the audio clip, you will find an audio icon placed on the slide. When you click on the icon, we will able to access the audio tool tab in the PowerPoint ribbon. Step 5, then use the timing tab to show the sound should be start and delay time. So starting and ending time of the sound should be also selected. This is how much time I want. Step 6, the audio will be start playing as per the desired time. If you select the time, then your audio play at the desired time. Note, to insert audio from the clip art gallery, click on clip art gallery tab. If you want to record your own voice as an audio for the presentation, click on record audio option. This is important. Okay, if you want to insert from click art gallery, go on click art. And if you want to insert your audio as in a presentation, then go on record audio. Audio is clear how I can able to give my voice in my presentation. Now, adding videos in my presentation. I want to add one video in my presentation. So that's why my topic become easier for the children. So how I can able to add? So we can also insert small videos into presentations. So we can add small videos in my presentation to look my presentation attractive. Our video makes the presentation look more attractive. We need to follow the given steps to add videos in my presentations. You have to follow these steps. Step 1, go to the slide where you want to insert. First, select the slide. From this slide I want to do, select the slide. Okay, then go on insert, then go on media. See insert, and the media button is there. So in the media button, first button is the video button. So in the video also, where the video you want, from this PC, from internet, from where you want the video. Okay, so then first click on insert tab. Second, click on the media tab, then click on the video button. The insert video from the drop down box will appear. See, these 3 boxes will be appear. So where you want your video come from. Then step 4, click on the option this device to insert video from your PC. Of course, this device option will be selected if you want that your video come from your computer. Next, step 5, it is inserted video box. Choose the video that you want. Choose that video will be appear in that slide. 6, then click on insert button. The video will be added in your slide. Of course, clicking on insert button, that video will be automatically added in that slide. Step 7, click on the drag handles to set the size of the video. Drag handle, we can set the size of the video. Okay. 8, by default in a slideshow, the video players as a part of click sequence. We can also make the video start automatically as soon as it appears on the screen. Of course, when this screen comes, video will automatically start up. You do not have to on and off the video. Okay, it automatically start that video if that video is properly set up in that slide. Okay. Step 9, on the ribbon, click on playback tab located in the video tool. Step 10, click on the start option drop down arrow under the video option. Step 11, choose on click if you want to play the video by clicking on the mouse click. Okay. If you want that your video should be run only if you click it, then click on mouse button. Okay. Then 12th is click on the option automatically if you want to start your video automatically with the slideshow. These are the things how we can add videos in my presentations and make my presentation wonderful, attractive. Now we will see how I can adding narration to the presentation. Adding narrations to my presentation. So let's see. We can add our own voice as a recording to the presentations. To add our own voice as a narrations, we first need to record the sound. To do so, we need the microphones as are compatible with the computer. We need to follow the given steps to see this. Okay. Select the slide in which you want to insert the recorded narration. Select the slide. Click on insert tab. Of course, insert tab is there. Click on audio tab. So audio tab is there. Okay. So audio tab, see audio in which you can record your own audio. Okay. So click on insert tab. Click on audio. Choose option record audio from the drop-up menu. So in the audio, recorded audio, because you can in this you can record your own voice. Step 4, the recorded sound dialog box will appear on the slide. Type your name for recording and then click on the record button, the red circle button, and record your sound. Click on the stop button once you are done with it. Of course, stop button should be there once you are done with your recording. Step 6, you want to check the recording by clicking on play button. Of course, play button, you can check your recording, like everything I say, it's correctly or it's okay or not. Step 7, click OK button once you are done. OK button should be clicked only when you are done with it. You are confirmed that this voice is okay. The audio icon will appear on the slide. It shows that the audio file will be inserted in the slide. See, the audio file be inserted, so there will be a audio symbol should be there. So that's why it is easier for you to understand that, okay, my PPT is ready with audio. Okay, so this chapter is also okay. This chapter is also over. So in this chapter, we will see how we can able to add lots of things in my presentation to look my presentation wonderful, attractive, and the best one. Okay, in this we will see how we add smart art, how we add videos, how we add sounds, how we record the sounds in presentation, how we add different types of tables in it. Okay, these are very, very important. Do it practically also in your computer. Okay, so that's all, my dear learners, for this class. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye bye.